Chicken 8 here, and welcome to our video. Today I'm here with Dylon and my sister, Heart02.
Yes.
And she's going to be doing the cup song for us. So, yeah.
Back there. Can you see it?
Yeah. Go.
I don't know the lyrics because we haven't done it in my choir class, and I do it.
Yeah, go. And that's the cup song.
And I'll do it twice. And then you do it with the finger.
Okay,
So
yeah.
now we're gonna be doing story time. Yay!
Story
And I
time.
have to fail.
You don't say that on camera.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so first story is we're each gonna be sharing
At least
the
one.
most painful thing we've ever done to ourselves, or someone's done to us. So
Did it happen to me? That happened to her.
Yeah.
sure.
Because I almost broke my leg.
Okay, so you go first then. Tell your story.
So, me and my friend there was like a whole line except for 2 people jumping off of swings.
Can't zoom.
And, it was our day on the swings. It was grade 5 day. Because it goes grade 4 day, grade 6 day, grade 4 day.
Grade
Oh.
5 day.
Now it goes 4
You
or
said
5.
you said grade 4 day twice.
Oh. Sorry. And someone had tangled up the swings, so they were like really high up. And I had to get some of my friends to help me by climbing. They were standing on top of each other, okay? Like stools, like this. So there's like 5 stools. And I got on the swing, and then we untangled it a bit beforehand, so it wasn't as tall. So I only needed like 1 person. So I get on the swing, and then someone starts pushing me a bit, and I'm like, okay. So I keep pushing and pushing, and then like after I did that like 5 times already, and then we do that again, and then I jump off on the count of 5. Someone was counting down. Someone messed up because they were holding my leg, and they almost broke my leg while I was jumping off. I landed face first into the rocks, but I wasn't wearing these.
Face plant.
Face plant.
All right, so
Okay, Dylon, you go first.
wait a second.
Second.
That was fun.
Sorry.
So the most painful moment was me and my brother were going to Red Cliff Days, which is pretty much just our town's celebration. And
Yep.
we were just going back home. My brother was being impatient because he rode his bike and I didn't. So his bike naturally, because he's 4 years older than me, is like way too big for me.
Like, yay, big.
And so he told me to get on it with him. So first time around we were about like 4 blocks from my house. So we wiped out because my foot got caught in the spokes. My foot got caught in the spokes because it was too big. So he's just like, shake it off. And then we kept going. So we're about 3 houses down from my house. And we wipe out again, well I do, and my foot gets caught in his spokes again, but this time I'm laying on the lawn crying, and my foot is all purple and jacked up, and I had to take an ambulance to the hospital, and that was probably my most painful moment.
Was it like purple, like Bonnie the Scary Dinosaur?
Like, it was all purple, black, and blue, like, it was painful.
like
Black and
Bonnie
yellow,
the
black and
dinosaur?
yellow, black and yellow.
Your turn.
Okay, probably the most painful moment of my life was probably. Oh, I just remembered it, and I don't remember.
Have you ever broken a limb?
No,
I think you have.
no, I haven't.
I've broken my foot, my leg, my finger, my
remember
nose.
when
Oh,
Dad
yeah.
was spinning you
Oh, yeah.
around one day and you broke a limb?
Actually, he threw me out of my room, but anyway. I was playing with a train set with my sister, and it was actually pretty loud. It was like one of those. It was like a yellow train on a plastic track. It was
I'll
like
be right back. Call me back if we have anything else to do.
it was like one of those fake plastic trains with the V8 batteries or whatever you call them.
whatever you call them. I don't even remember.
Yeah, they're the rectangle batteries.
Keep
But
going.
yeah, I was playing with that, and also I had my TV pretty loud too. My dad, I guess my stepdad, he called me and my sister down a couple times. My sister, she got spanking after that. And then he got so mad at me, he threw me out of my room, and I had my arms crossed. I had my arms crossed like that. Wrong way. And then I landed on this one really badly, so I sprained my wrist. For the whole summer, I couldn't do anything. I was actually classified as handicapped for the test your strength thing. This one lady, I try it. It only went like 2 centimeters above the ground because one, I was using my sprained hand in my left hand. So she grabs it, throws it up, I win a prize. And I was like, I feel so handicapped. I feel worthless. And then I tried doing the go-karts. I mean, bumper cars, I should say. I could not steer. I'm stuck in a corner trying to steer out, but I couldn't do anything. I'm just stuck trying to turn. I couldn't move. And then, about a week before school, I get it off. And pretty much that whole week was pretty much collecting school supplies and everything. Pretty much, that was probably my worst summer ever. And probably the most painful, too.
Okay.
Because I couldn't even open up a door.
Okay, so now this is going to be our last subject because his camera's probably going to screw us over.
Don't
So
say that.
our next subject and last will be the most embarrassing thing we've ever done to ourselves. Or someone's done to us. So,
No, wait, most funniest thing. How's that?
okay.
I don't think that's what
The funniest thing
That
is...
ever happened to us or someone else that are very close?
Okay. So, the first one I'll do.
Okay, I'll do the second.
I don't know of anything really funny.
Just think about it while I'm saying, okay?
Okay.
So it was probably the most embarrassing moment of my life too. It was at a funeral. We were at the moment of silence where everyone's just like, okay, we have to be quiet. So I just let one rip, like it was just huge. Everyone just stared and everyone was just quiet. That was like the moment of silence, and then I haven't been to a funeral since. Ever. And I don't really want to. So yeah. Now it is.
Okay, probably the most funniest thing that happened to me or someone close to me is probably when me and my dad were playing laser tag. And I had this old garbage bin that they don't use anymore, that they didn't use at the time. So I hid in there. We were playing laser tag though, but my dad, he thought I was behind the freezer. So he jumped up on the freezer. I pop out the garbage can, start shooting at him. And then he sees me, jumps off, hits his head on the clothesline,
Get
falls
clothesline.
backwards, and then also he broke his glasses during that. And I was just laughing my head off. And then I'm laughing, my dad's just sitting there, just going, "Ugh." There's some pain. I'm just laughing. I'm like, are you okay? Just laughing. He's like, no, I think I broke my glasses again.
Okay, so
And then the first time he broke his glasses was he was visiting me when I was in grade 4. He visited my house. And we went to IF Cox.
UF Cox.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's school, and then when we went there, we were playing tag, and I was on top of the slide. So his instinct was to climb up the slide. Starts doing that. His hat, he was wearing like a baseball cap, and he couldn't see. There's a bar right at the top, so he couldn't see. He went up, like he had his face right, like his glasses went to his face when he hit the bar, and he was flying down. Laying down on the ground like, ow!
Anyway, okay, so now, funniest thing that's ever happened to you or someone close you know? Or
It was kind of painful for me, but it was pretty funny. he witnessed it.
I did?
Yes. Remember?
Oh, I know.
It was last year.
I don't remember.
At
But I
my
remember
school
another funny
park.
thing that happened to me.
Explain it.
Okay.
But-
So I was waiting for Aiden. Not Aiden.
Okay, whatever.
Him
Whatever. Just go.
to pick me up from school. And me and my friend, he's a guy. He's not my boyfriend.
I
Yes,
love
he
that you
is.
point that out. Just like he's not my boyfriend.
He wasn't at the time.
Get go.
We were playing on the slide, and we made up this really cool game where one person sits on top of the slide, and the other has. Sorry, I got really scared there. Has to. have to climb up the slide and try to grab the other person's foot.
Don't! Okay, seriously, you could get dirt in my eye.
You can get dirt on my phone. Sit over there.
Stop it!
And the other has to climb up